everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. Hello. So today we're going to review a foundation that I'm super excited about. Don't I say this for all the foundations I try? I'm excited about it and that's why I'm trying it. But this one is a tad bit more than other foundations. I was really excited for this one. So this is from Patrick Ta. It is his Major Skin Hydra-Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. So this is medium coverage. It gives a very natural look, but when I tried it in Sephora, I felt that it gave a really good amount of coverage. And the sad part is I was not able to find my perfect skin tone match, and it's $58. We are going to see if it's worth $58, but I did not want to spend $58, which is like $116 for two foundations. So I went with a shade that is slightly darker to mine because I feel that it's easier to blend out and make it look more natural with my concealer when I use a darker shade rather than using a lighter shade and trying to blend it out with my bronzer. That is the tough part. But if it's a darker shade, I can make it work. So I picked it up in the shade Golden Peach. Golden 14 was also there, which was very close to my skin tone, but it is still light. It is lighter than I expected, but look at the packaging. Oh my god, my fingerprint is already on the packaging. But I think this, hands down, is the bougiest packaging that I have in my collection. It is liquidy but not very liquidy. It's slightly thicker than a serum based foundation texture. So it feels very creamy. I'm not using, oh, on my skin it looks really good. It is matching. Let's see. So when I am trying a foundation, I normally don't do a primer. So let's see. First, on one side, I'm going to use it just with a brush. What am I talking about? It's such a perfect match. You know, that is why it is very bad to test it on my hand, because on my hand you can see the difference. It looks very reddish on my hand, but look on the skin. That is why you always need to try the foundation on your skin. So this is the area where you normally try a foundation and see if it matches. I did not do that because I was in a hurry. I have a little bit left, so I'm going to take everything and layer it here. It is building coverage, but you know it's not full coverage because you can see my visitor right here. So this is 2 layers on one side with a brush. So I'm going to take another pump. That was just one pump. So I'm going to take another pump and do the other side with a beauty blender to see the difference. So the glow is more and the coverage is less when you use a beauty blender. If you want really good amount of coverage and a very natural glow, not too much glow, then use a brush. So I'm taking the remaining and I'm layering it with the brush because for me, I like the side with the brush more. Wow, I love the way it is looking. A very natural, dewy, a little bit more than the glowy look. It's not the natural glow, it is a little bit more. But let me just finish up my full face of makeup and I'll be right back. Before that, I'm just going to show you the time. It is 11:22, 11:23 right now. So let me do my full face of makeup and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back with my full face of makeup done. I'm loving my makeup, how it looks right now. I do have a little bit of texture bumps on my skin. It's not that my bumps are completely cleared out. It's not a magic potion, but I do have a blurred effect. I do have a very soft effect on my skin, and I'm pretty sure that's the foundation's doing. I just can't get over how pretty the packaging looks. it feels amazing. All right, so back to how the product feels. It feels really good. It doesn't feel heavy at all whatsoever. It's giving a really pretty glow. The blush I'm wearing from Patrick Ta, I tried his this shade in between, which is called, no, I did not use that shade. I used She's a Doll. I used this shade, the plummy shade, and I tried it for the first time and I'm loving it. I am loving it. Normally you wear the powder and then the cream on top of it. That is how this is created, but I wore the cream and then the powder on top of it just because I always do that. So by default I did that. I love all the colors. There's a lot of new products that I'm trying out today, but I am so happy the way it turned out. Okay, I'm gonna read out a little bit about the product itself and then I'll give you a close-up of how my skin looks. This retails for $58. I already told you about it. It comes in 30 shades. This has 3 types of hyaluronic acid, 3 forms of hyaluronic acid. It has squalene, so hyaluronic acid, it helps with all the hydration. Squalene, it helps to keep the hydration intact. It also helps with fine lines, wrinkles, improve elasticity in your skin. And it has kombucha. Kombucha, I'm not very sure because I've seen a lot of people, it doesn't happen to me, but I know a lot of people who drink kombucha and they have a lot of breakouts because it's a purging, it is a fermented product, so it purges your skin. So I don't know how this is going to help or how this is going to be on sensitive skin, but thank God I have sensitive skin and I am the experimenting person here. So I'll let you know if it is irritating my skin in any way. So far, I don't feel anything. It's very normal. And my major sensitive area is my jawline. So I'll let you know. By the end of the day, I'll let you know as much as possible. But then if there's something drastic happening, I will definitely let you know on social media. So please make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I will definitely speak about those stuff there. So these are the 3 ingredients. It is medium coverage, which I totally agree because you can still, not a lot, but you can still see the visitor a little bit. It is a radiant finish. Can we say no to that? Not at all. It is definitely radiant. It is a liquid formulation. It is very lightweight and luminous. It is vegan. It is best for dry, combo and normal skin, and that is what I loved about it. It is best for all skin types and it's also good for mature skin. So I am borderline mature skin because I'm 42 years old. I don't know what borderline mature skin stands for, but yeah, I am borderline mature skin. So this is a lightweight and luminous foundation with serum inspired ingredients and a buildable medium coverage formula that boosts hydration and blurs the look of imperfection. Right now I agree to everything that they say. It's giving me a very soft focus, blurred out look. It is giving me that luminous glow and I wish this stays all day long the way it is because I have oily combination skin. Oh my god, my dog's hair is all over the place and it's irritating me. So I have oily combination skin, so whatever foundation I use, it normally becomes a dewy radiant finish by the end of 4 hours, but this is already giving me that glow, so I don't know how it is going to end up at the end of the day, but we are definitely going to do the 8-hour wear test. I wore this somewhere around 11:20. Yeah, so yeah, let's do a full day wear test. So before I go, I wanted to give you a close-up of how this looks. Pretty, right? Pretty, pretty, pretty. I have no complaints and I want it to last the exact same way all day long. See you soon. Okay, so I am back for my final check-in. The time right now, it's 8:15. So where's my phone? I left my phone. Oh, my phone is here. The time right now is 8:15. So it's been 9 hours, just 5 minutes less to reach 9 hours. Oh my god, it's been a long day. I look scary. I look scary when I look at myself in the mirror that's right in front of me. But let me take a closer look. Where is my hand mirror? Let me take a closer look. You know, when I take a closer look, it's not that bad. Really, when I take a closer look, it's not that bad. But when I look at myself in the mirror over here, this area looks very oily. This area looks a little bit oily, but otherwise everything else looks good. Because of the oiliness, you know, when the light is hitting so much, I can see my texture, I can see a little bit of my pores. It looks like everything is settling into my pores, like the foundation, the concealer, everything is settling here. But when I have a closer look, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. So what are we gonna do? We are gonna take the beauty blender that we used this morning and we're gonna just do a touch-up. That is it. And if you have watched my foundation reviews, you would have seen I always do a touch-up. I do it at the end of the video after 8 hours just to show you how it looks, but I always do a touch-up, and that is when you can see how the foundation lasted. So this does not claim that it's a very long lasting foundation, but 8 hours is what I want from a foundation, and it looks good. It looks really good. So this area I'm not considering because that's the area of the concealer. I didn't even wear a foundation there. So there's a little bit of settling into the pores over there. But otherwise, look at the difference. This is with the touch-up and this is without. So definitely, if you are a oily skin gal, you will have to do a touch-up. And because my day was so busy, I did not even look at my face in between. Yeah, I did not look into the mirror at all. But now that the touch-up is done, it looks good. So if you have oily skin, and I normally set my full face with powder whenever I do a foundation concealer, but today, because it was the review, I did not set my full face with powder. So again, this is not we know it's not a matte foundation. It is a really luminous, not luminous, it's a really luminous and radiant foundation. So if you have dry skin, normal skin, I think it's really good for you. If you have oily skin, I would suggest try to wear a mattifying primer. So either you start with a matte base or you end it with a matte base. Try to set your full face with powder and use a nice setting spray. Today I did not set my face with powder, I did not use a setting spray, and I did not use a primer. So I think this is a foundation. If you have oily skin, I think it's required. Either a mattifying primer or set your full face with powder and then use a setting spray. This is important. If you have super oily skin, I think both will work really good. But if you are like oily combination like me, I think either one will work out. So yeah, otherwise it's looking really good. Let me bring you closer so that you can see what I'm talking about. Right? A little bit over here, that is because of the concealer, and that is also because I was wearing my glasses for a very long time. But otherwise, I'm not wearing a highlighter today. I am not wearing a highlighter, and the glow is all from the foundation. So it's good, but if you have oily skin, you have to work around it a little bit. It's really good for mature skin, I would say, because it is not settling into any of my fine lines. I have fine lines on my forehead. I have fine lines here, smile lines. It is not settling anywhere. So I would say it is really good for matured skin as well. And yeah, just one thing, if you have oily skin, there's a workaround around it, but otherwise it's good. So it's a total thumbs up, and that is it from my side. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.